Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to more WWE 2k19 Universe Mod. I'm BrendenPlayz, and this is NXT, and tonight we'll find out which member of the NXT women's roster will join the women's Money in the Bank ladder match. Before we get there though, we've got a main event. Bayley will go one-on-one with Dana Brooke. We'll see Aiden English and Rusev team up to take on American Alpha, Chad Gable, Jason Jordan. They might give it another shot. And after what took place on Smackdown, Connor and Victor are going to fight one-on-one tonight. We'll see what happens there. Anything could happen in that one. Bayley and Dana Brooke. It's Bayley with a win, and Gable and Jordan pick up the tag team victory. We'll go ahead and check out Connor versus Victor. Alright, so I wanted to see this one. I've got no idea how this is going to go. So what happened on SmackDown? Well, they lost again, the Ascension. They lost to the B team, and it was a bit of a scuffle after the match. The two disagreed with what happened. They were frustrated at one another and frustrated at the fact that they've been losing all the time. The Ascension have been on the decline heavily over the last number of years. In fact, the Ascension at one point were tag team champions here in Universe Mode and a pretty good team. But for whatever reason, they just haven't been able to get back to that top level, and they've lost what made them, well, in my opinion, kind of aggressive. It made them intimidating. It made them a tough team to beat. They just lost that edge about them. Well, tonight they're going to figure it all out in the ring. So this is not a bad way to sort your problems out. Get in the ring and start throwing some fists. Not a bad way. We'll see what happens. So the Ascension, they fought on SmackDown. Tonight they go one-on-one here on main event. So we'll get a bit of an idea to see where both guys are at and who is the weak link. Whoever loses this match, I suppose you could say, is the worst out of the two and the weak link of the group. You'd have to give the advantage to Connor. He's the bigger of the two. So we're going to see it. Connor versus Victor. One-on-one here on main event. The lights have gone out, and there's Bray Wyatt. Bray Wyatt up on the stage, encouraging the Ascension to follow him. To come to the back and join the cause, to follow him in the back. And Bray Wyatt, he's trying to convince the Ascension to come with him, and he's going to the back now. And looks like the Ascension are going to follow. The Ascension are going to follow him. We saw Bray and Zack Ryder, this new weird relationship going on between those two, and now perhaps the Ascension joining the cause. What is the deal? Is Bray trying to help the careers of the Ascension? Well, we'll talk more about that in a moment, but we've got this week's NXT. The matchups for this week include Lindsay Dorado and Grand Metalik taking on Noam Dar and Jack Gallagher. Tony Nese will go one-on-one with Mustafa Ali. We'll also see the tag team champions, the Undisputed Era. They'll take on the Colognes. And Johnny Gargano, he'll be going one-on-one with Velveteen Dream. We need to find out who's going to represent NXT in the men's Money in the Bank ladder match. Well, a series of matches is going to be happening over the next few weeks, and Velveteen Dream and Gargano will be a part of that. And speaking of the Money in the Bank, these four women, DeVille, Baszler, Sane, and our champion Peyton Royce, will compete in a fatal four-way. The winner gets the spot at Money in the Bank. Grand Metalik and Lindsay Dorado pick up a tag team win. Tony Nese defeats Mustafa Ali, and the tag team champions pick up, yet again, another victory. Well, here we go. Velveteen Dream will take on Johnny Gargano. And over the last few weeks, we've been analysing the talents of NXT, and our general manager, Shawn Michaels, has given a bit of a short list of who he believed could be the candidate to represent NXT in the men's Money in the Bank ladder match. So we're hearing Adam Cole is no longer eligible. Adam Cole has officially dropped himself out of contention, saying that his focus right now is completely on NXT and taking over the brand. And of course, Money in the Bank falls just before the upcoming NXT TakeOver number 11 special, and Adam Cole will have to defend his NXT Championship on that pay-per-view. So I guess there's no point in Adam Cole risking himself getting injured in the Money in the Bank ladder match and potentially costing himself the NXT Championship as well. So Adam Cole has decided to pull himself out and allows, well, these contenders. So Johnny Gargano, Lars Sullivan, Velveteen Dream, and Aleister Black are the top candidates right now to take the one and only spot that NXT has for the men's Money in the Bank ladder match. But of course, SmackDown, they had to give that spot up in an agreement. SmackDown gave up the spot. Raw gave up the spot for the women. So NXT will have one superstar from the women and one from the men involved in both the Money in the Bank ladder matches. So it'll be either Gargano, Dream, Black, or Sullivan. 4 fantastic superstars that I believe all have earned the right to be a part of this matchup. But if I'm looking at this one, I mean, when I think Money in the Bank, I think you've got to be agile. I think you've got to be fast. You've got to really kind of pick and choose your spots. You've got to have a high IQ. I think someone like Johnny Gargano, with the experience he has, I believe might be the perfect candidate right here. Aleister Black as well. He's been involved in some big matchups here in NXT, including a championship match against Adam Cole. And he might be able to apply that experience, but he's had a couple of losses in recent times. I'm sure he'll be looking to bounce back and do it in a big way, perhaps by winning Money in the Bank and moving up to the main roster and potentially becoming world champion. That's what's on stake here. So we've got that. But then we've got Velveteen Dream and Lars Sullivan, 2 newcomers here. They haven't been around for all that long. They've only been in the business for a few years. They're still learning their trade. So they're 2 young guns that could be a big force to be reckoned with. Certainly Velveteen Dream, very, very young himself, and he looks to be an absolute star. He's a little bit out there, a little bit eccentric with the way he goes about things, but there's no doubt about it, he's a fantastic athlete and gets it done in the ring. And with the size that he has, the extra height about him, he'll have a bit of a reach advantage over a number of the superstars in the Money in the Bank, and that could come into play for sure. If you don't have to climb as far to reach the top of the ladder to reach the Money in the Bank contract, well, that's going to play a big part of the match, because you don't have to get to the top of the ladder. You can, maybe go a couple of rungs down and reach up and grab the briefcase. And if you can do that, well, that means you're just going to get there a little bit quicker, and that's what we've been talking about, the agility factor about it, and being a little bit quicker than your opponents, because with 8 superstars in the one ring, you're not going to get many opportunities to grab the briefcase alone. And if you do, you better make sure you actually grab the damn briefcase, because that might be the only chance you get. So Velveteen Dream, you might have a good opportunity with the height and the reach that he's got to get there a little bit quicker than, obviously, a Johnny Gargano, because right now you can obviously see the size and the height advantage that Velveteen Dream has got. As a big right hand, Gargano drops to the outside. So 4 candidates right now for the men, and we'll see the top 4 candidates for the women compete next up, where we see Kairi Sane, Shayna Baszler, Sonya Deville, and our champion Peyton Royce all compete. The winner gets a spot in the ladder match. Great opportunity right there. So pretty big news that Adam Cole dropped himself out. I would have said Adam Cole would be the favorite to take a spot. And because Adam Cole dropped out, it gave the opportunity for Velveteen Dream to be in the mix. So Velveteen Dream a little bit fortunate, I suppose. But has a good opportunity right now to make the most of it. And right now, Johnny Gargano wrapping up the legs. And Gargano has had his run-ins with Ricochet, run-ins with Tommaso Ciampa, and now both of those guys are not here at the moment. And we'll probably see some of them return pretty soon. But it means that there's an opening now in the Cruiserweight division. We saw Lince Dorado challenge Gargano for the championship. Lince unsuccessful. So it'll be interesting to see who else will step up to take on Johnny Gargano. A look at the likes of a Tony Nese, pretty impressive. He's got fantastic physique about him. He likes to brag about his size. We're hearing that Buddy Murphy's coming back here to NXT after a bit of a small hiatus, so he's back in action pretty soon. So that'll be pretty exciting. I think Buddy Murphy could be a good contender as well. So there's a lot of good up-and-coming stars here. There's plenty of names we haven't mentioned. Cedric Alexander, Mustafa Ali, and even Grand Metalik, former champion, hanging around here in NXT. Couldn't land himself a main roster contract just yet. I'm sure that he might get one in the future, but right now he does not have one. So Grand Metalik, he's still here. He's still a part of the Cruiserweight division. He might prove to be a big threat to Johnny Gargano. Of course, Gargano was the man who did end Grand Metalik's championship reign, which was the longest championship reign in NXT history. An incredible title reign it was, but Gargano ended it, so Metalik might want a bit of revenge there. You never know. So Gargano, he's the Cruiserweight champion, and he could be the next Money in the Bank winner if he plays his cards right. So a lot of things going right for Johnny Gargano right now here in NXT. The 2-time Cruiserweight champion. Kick out of 1. Right now, it's a close battle between the two, but you have to say Johnny Gargano has been the better of them. Johnny Gargano been able to get a little more offense in and just able to keep Velveteen Dream down. We know Velveteen Dream will be looking for that big elbow drop off the top of the rope, so he certainly can fly. And you know, when I definitely think about Money in the Bank, you know, we probably think about the Shelton Benjamins, who has done all these crazy acrobatic things, and it's really the high flyers that kind of stand out. And if you're somebody like a Lars Sullivan, who, you know, you're more of a menace, more of a guy. Well, hang on, hold that thought. The Velveteen Dream, went for a frog splash off the top, and he gets met with a super kick after missing it. So a 1-2 connection there, and a cutter as well. Johnny Gargano making Velveteen Dream pay for his mistake. And I was going to say someone like Lars Sullivan, who's more big, tough, and menacing, this matchup certainly doesn't suit you, but we have seen Mark Henry win the Money in the Bank contract here in Universe Mode. In fact, he was the first ever Money in the Bank contract winner back in Season 1, and I tell you what, I was very shocked about that victory, and I probably still am to this day. I couldn't believe he won it. Someone like Mark Henry, you just don't expect him to climb the ladder. For starters, you don't expect the ladder to be able to hold Mark Henry when he's at the top. As Dream, he went for it again, but Johnny Gargano, I think he caught some of the knees on the way down. Velveteen Dream risking it all right now, and to no avail. It's really not working out too well for him. He might want to stay grounded. I think that's more of the key for him right now if he wants to win this matchup. So yeah, let's get Lars Sullivan. I don't know if he'll suit Money in the Bank, so it might be a tough sell for Shawn Michaels to put him in it. But Shawn Michaels wants to find the guy who has the best chance of winning it, because he knows the promotion that it would do to NXT as someone from his brand would win Money in the Bank. It happened a couple of seasons ago when Finn Balor was able to do it, and it certainly put NXT on the map as a legitimate threat to the main roster, and perhaps that third brand that we've been all talking about. As now Velveteen Dream went for the elbow. He's missed again. How many times is he going to go to the well before he realizes it's dry? There's nothing there. He keeps going back for a drink. It's absolutely dry, and Velveteen Dream keeps making the same mistake over and over, and it's going to cost him the match soon, surely. Velveteen Dream, wow! The head of Gargano bounced off the mat, literally, and I can't understand why he's looking to go off the top of the rope so much when moves like that are getting it done for him. Strange decision, but right now Velveteen Dream could be on the verge of winning this thing. Oh no! Gargano though, he escapes. And now we'll drive Velveteen into the corner. It's a close encounter between the two. Johnny Gargano picks him up. Here we go! Drives him head first like a javelin into the second turnbuckle. Velveteen Dream could be hurt badly. Here's the cover, the hook of the leg, and only gets a count of 2. This is close between Velveteen Dream, Johnny Gargano, but it might be about to end right now. No! He ducks underneath the super kick attempt and hits a drop kick of his own, but only got one boot to connect. Velveteen Dream taunting away here. Gargano hanging on the ropes. You don't want to be there. Right hand sends him down to the outside of the ring. And Johnny Gargano is hurting now. Velveteen Dream can't connect. And Johnny misses out. Oh, a shot to the midsection. Velveteen and Gargano brawl into the outside of the ring here. Might want to get back in there. That's exactly what happens. Johnny Gargano! There's a leaping cutter, but not enough to put Velveteen away just yet. Velveteen's taking a beating, but he's still got some energy left in the tank. And now, a DDT. I tell you what, Gargano's giving him everything he's got. The Cruiserweight champion looking tremendous right now, up against the bigger man, not worrying him at all. And Johnny Gargano, what a chop to the chest in the corner. And now Johnny wraps him up. And he's going to utilize these ropes to the advantage. But he can't hold it for too long because of the rope break situation. Now Johnny, look out, step suplex. Once again back to the cover. But once again, he won't be able to put Velveteen away. Johnny's tried everything, I think. I don't know what else he's got in his bag of tricks, but if he's got something, you might want to play it right now. If there's a card up the sleeve, He's got no sleeves, but if he's got something, pull a card out of the knee pad. I don't know. I don't care. Just do something, Johnny. You're in trouble now. Velveteen to the top. Velveteen, no! Johnny Gargano got up! And oh, a right hand to the midsection takes him back down. Velveteen's down. Now Gargano to the top. Johnny Gargano lines him up. Here we go. Johnny! No, he got caught. No! Caught with the power bomb! Velveteen catches him out with the powerbomb. These two putting on a clinic right now. But the fact of the matter is, only one can win. Only one will impress. And perhaps only one of these two will make it to Money in the Bank. Will it be one of these two? Will it be Sullivan or Aleister Black? We don't know. But right now, it's on the line. And oh, so close. Velveteen Dream. And oh, swats away the right hand. And now, Gargano in the corner. I'll tell you what, whoever wins this one, in my opinion, deserves to be in there. They are putting up a big fight and proving that I think they can hang with the top tier names on the main roster. We saw Bray Wyatt earlier on. He'll be a part of the match. AJ Styles, Seth Rollins, Braun Strowman, Randy Orton. They're confirmed. And oh, a big elbow drop. That's it, surely. He finds the elbow. He's gone for it many a time. He finally connects the cover. But Johnny got the shoulder up. How did he do that? How did he get that shoulder up? It looked like it was just instinct. It didn't look like he kicked out. It looked like he just rolled over and just put the shoulder up. Velveteen again. Another elbow drop. Surely now. 2. Got it. Velveteen Dream does it. Wow, what a battle. What a battle between these two men. 2 elbow drops did it. I feel like the first kick out was just instinct. He didn't look like he kicked out. He just kind of, well, accidentally rolled over and just got the shoulder up. Maybe his body twitched or something. I don't know. But the shoulder was up. The second one put him away, though. Velveteen Dream, he went for it numerous times throughout the match. He failed on every occasion, but he hit it when it counted the most. And it got him the 1, 2, 3. Johnny Gargano, what a match, what a performance. He almost took down the bigger man. And he's used to the high-flying action, which I felt like really helped him in this match to counteract all the Velveteen Dream's attempts. But the fact of the matter is, Velveteen Dream wins, and he's one step closer to going to Money in the Bank for a chance to win the briefcase that could potentially make him the next world champion. What a win tonight by Velveteen Dream. One woman will take the spot in the Women's Money in the Bank ladder match. Who will it be? We're about to find out. Shayna Baszler on her way to the ring. She's been ultra impressive over the last number of weeks, ever since arriving here to NXT. She took down Bianca Belair, and she has been on a rampage ever since. One goal is on her mind, and that's to be a champion. That's what she came here to do, and it looks like she wants to make that happen ASAP. Well, she could fast track everything. If she wins the Women's Money in the Bank ladder match, she could pick where she wants to go. Raw, SmackDown, cash it in, win the championship up there, and become a big star overnight. Or she could try and do it the hard way and win the championship here in NXT and move up that way. But I'm sure she would love to be a part of the Money in the Bank ladder match, as with this woman, Kairi Sane. Another newcomer here to NXT, and she's been quite impressive in a short space of time. And Kairi put this match on the basis of potential. Shawn Michaels believes that she could be perhaps a future NXT Women's Champion at some point. Would love to see her in a big matchup like this one, and potentially even the Money in the Bank ladder match, to see what she's got. He believes that Kairi Sane could be a big star at some point. So she's got the potential. Can she make the most of that potential and apply it here tonight? Big opportunity for her, though, to be part of this Fatal 4-Way. This will really test her to see where she's at right now here at NXT. Is she ready to face off against the best of the best here on the brand? And next up is Sonya Deville. Well, Sonya Deville actually won a Battle Royal, an 8-woman Battle Royal a few weeks ago. And that certainly caught the eye of General Manager Shawn Michaels. Sonya Deville arriving on the scene not too long ago herself. She does have a SmackDown contract. So she has the ability to qualify for the Money in the Bank ladder match anyways. Over on the Smackdown brand, she might even get 2 opportunities. I don't know. But she should be in that match anyways, or an opportunity to get in that match could present itself. So Sonya Deville might have a couple of opportunities, but she has earned the right to be here in the NXT one because she won that Battle Royal. And this woman, well, she's the champion down here. It's NXT Women's Champion, Peyton Royce. So much to like about Peyton Royce. She normally has Billie Kay by her side. Even Billie Kay's defended the championship for her as a part of the Iconics. Peyton Royce, very confident woman. Certainly believes she's all that. She does back it up, though, in the ring, to be fair to her. She's done pretty well for herself, but I'm sure she would love the opportunity to take that next step to the top. But can she do it? She's the champion. Will she prove that she's the champ for a reason and win this match tonight and go on to be a part of the Women's Money in the Bank ladder match? Well, Adam Cole said he didn't want to be a part of it because he didn't want to risk losing the NXT Championship. So Peyton Royce has a bit of a different mindset. She wants to be a part of it. Right now, oh wow, she's wrapping up the arm of Kairi Sane, wrenching it back, using the ropes as well. No rope break. It is a fatal 4-way, so those rules apply. So Peyton Royce is pretty clear that, yeah, she wants to be on the main roster. She wants to be a women's champion up there at some point, and perhaps even a dual champion. So clearly we're getting a bit of an idea of what her intentions are and what she wants to accomplish here in NXT by participating in this fatal 4-way. Because of course, if you do go to Money in the Bank, you will compete in the ladder match, and then about a week later, she'll have to defend her women's championship at NXT TakeOver. And when you're in that Money in the Bank ladder match, it can take a big toll on your body, and it's going to be difficult to back up about a week later and defend your championship. So that's the risk that she will have to take if she can make it to it. Adam Cole didn't think it was worth the risk. Peyton Royce, I think, believes does. I think she wants to win that championship. Right now, Sonya Deville working away on Shayna Baszler. Sonya and Baszler, bit of an MMA background. Shayna having a bit more experience than Sonya, a bit more success as well. So, a bit of an interesting matchup right there between those two. Right now, Peyton Royce working away on Kairi Sane, who was a big star over in Japan. So much success over there. And came over here to NXT to try and prove herself on the American stage. A big global stage as well of NXT. And we'll see what she can produce. Ooh, takes down Peyton Royce there. Sonya Deville and Shayna in the ring. A good opportunity here for Sonya if she can sneak away with a quick little victory. Because the other two are distracted. This is what you want to make the most of when you've got these one-on-one opportunities inside the ring. Right now, Peyton Royce is down. Kairi Sane working away on the champion. If you Kairi Sane and you pin Peyton Royce, bounces off the ring post. If you can pin Peyton Royce, that might just catapult you into contention for the Women's Championship as well. And that's another thought as well, certainly for the men's and the women's qualifying matchups here on NXT. The winner of it, let's say Kairi Sane wins tonight, and she goes to Money in the Bank but loses, and she remains here in NXT. Well, I think she probably is entitled to an NXT Women's Championship opportunity. I feel like this will make you the #1 contender as well as a Money in the Bank participant. Because I feel like if you win this one, I think you've pretty much earned the right because you've beaten the best of the best. Shayna Baszler wanted to target Kairi Sane there, not to be, but she's got a hold of her now. Look out. German suplex. And the same applies for the men. We saw Velveteen Dream get a win, so if Velveteen Dream goes to Money in the Bank, well, you get the feeling he's got to be the #1 contender as well. And he can qualify because he's outlasted the top 4 contenders here in NXT for the men's side of things as well. We'll have to wait and see what Shawn Michaels is thinking. Perhaps maybe it'll either be Money in the Bank or a championship opportunity. Pick your poison, I suppose. You can't get both. As right now, Peyton Royce bounces Kairi Sane off the top turnbuckle. Shayna's down as well. What can Peyton Royce produce? And she drives Kairi over the top of the rope, and she's going to turn her attention to the other two. Or is she? No, she's coming to the outside of the ring. Peyton Royce, just sweeps her off her feet, takes her down. Well, I certainly thought Peyton was going to get herself involved. Maybe she thought about it, but said, you know what? I'll just work on Kairi Sane a little bit longer. As right now, Sonya Deville and Shayna. It's Shayna going to perhaps take it to the top rope here. Look out, Sonya Deville's in some trouble. And now, Sonya, thrown off the top of the rope there, dragged down off the top, and that's gonna hurt, that could be it. Shayna Baszler now has the arm. Looking to make her tap. Peyton Royce realizes she's going to get there, and she does. She breaks it up in time. It could have been over right there. It could have been Shayna Baszler going straight to Money in the Bank. Now, a double team with a double leg sweep. Down goes Sonya Deville. She's hurt. And now Shayna working away on the arm of Sonya as well. Kairi Sane blocking the attempted pick up there by Peyton Royce. And now Peyton, oh no, sent over the top. The champion's in a bit of trouble. Down she goes with the right hand. Well, down goes Peyton. And now it's Sonya and Shayna working away again in the middle of the ring. This time it's Sonya in control. She needs to bounce back after almost getting tapped out there by Shayna Baszler. That arm was really wrenched back and she was in a lot of trouble. And Shayna, what's she got planned here? Shayna working away on this arm. Oh no. Oh, the Queen of Spades going about her work right now very efficiently. She's setting up Sonya Deville for a victory here. Peyton Royce back in there, realizing the urgency of the situation. Right hand now again on Kairi Sane. She's been fighting away on Kairi Sane all match. She's been her focus. Perhaps Peyton Royce believes she can get one up on the newcomer. Peyton Royce winning the championship from Ember Moon back at NXT TakeOver number 10. Ember Moon then moved to the main roster to join the Smackdown brand. And Peyton Royce has been looking for a new challenger ever since. It was Toni Storm for a little bit, but she's gone back to the UK for her duties over there. Oh, what a DDT. So it's opened the door for somebody else. As now Kairi, look out, German suplex. What a suplex it was. And now Shayna with a gut wrench. The gut wrench suplexes. She's going to continue them. She's got another one. Can she find a third? No, she's going to go for the cover instead. Two. Oh, nearly had it. Meanwhile, Kairi Sane's marching to the corner, and she's going to line up Peyton and hit her with the elbow. And now Shayna picks up Sonya Deville, and now wraps her up here, looking for the tap out. Will she submit? Peyton Royce is realizing she'll break it up. Well, Kairi Sane flew off the top of the rope there, and Peyton Royce got the knees up to save the day. I feel like if Peyton Royce didn't get the knees up, I feel like there would have been no breakup, and there may have been a submission right there. So, it might work out in Kairi Sane's favor in the end that she didn't execute that move, because I don't know if she was going to get up in time to stop the submission. Peyton Royce did, though. Sensed the urgency of the situation, made sure she got there. Now Peyton and Shayna Baszler will finally mix it up. Tempted spear. The takedown was blocked though and counted. Snuffed right there from Shayna Baszler. And now looking to make her submit. And it's Kairi Sane getting herself involved. Peyton Royce escapes though. Close encounter here. Pretty easily one of these four women can take this matchup at any time. It doesn't matter who it is. It's all about timing. Pick and choose your spot. Right now, it could be Kairi Sane's time. Is this her moment to take this match, to beat Sonya Deville? The shoulder. And now Kairi's going to line her up here. She's marching again. Meanwhile, Peyton Royce blocks the suplex, hits one of her own. The elbow to Sonya. She's down. Now, Kairi Sane off the top. Here we go. What's she got planned? Moonsault off the top. What a moonsault by Kairi Sane. Hooks that leg. This could be it. Sonya in trouble. No, a kick out. Just at the count of two. Could have been over. Now Peyton Royce is back in the ring. Oh, what a roundhouse. Big time kick by Peyton. Where did that come from? Kairi Sane didn't see it coming. And Peyton Royce comes into the ring and steals the win. Peyton Royce has qualified for the Women's Money in the Bank ladder match. She joined SmackDown Charlotte in that match. Peyton Royce is going to Money in the Bank. Our champion will be represented on the big stage. What a win by Peyton Royce. She stole that one, I thought. Kairi Sane nearly had it won. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that is all we have time for this edition of NXT. If you enjoyed it, leave a like on it. Join our Discord. Link in the description down below to keep the discussion going. And ladies and gentlemen, subscribe to see more. Leave a like on the video if you enjoyed it. And I will see you all in the next episode, which will be Monday Night Raw, as the search for the Money in the Bank participants does continue in the next few episodes of Universe Mode.